Hey everybody, it's Jason with Parallel Reality coming back here with you today to go over an interesting article I saw from good old Breitbart. It's "No one is immune. Massive layoffs coming to ESPN." This, in no way, shape, or form, is surprising to me. Now, full disclosure, I haven't really kept up with sports very much in the last few years since they all went woke. ESPN, I haven't really paid attention to anything happening on ESPN in much longer than that. I no reason, just haven't. But we know ESPN is owned by Disney. Disney seems to be having an issue with everything going to the radical left at this point. So let's see what the Breitbart article has to say about maybe why this is. It says Disney is preparing to lay off 4,000 employees, and it has been reported that many of those layoffs will be at its ESPN cable news network and its other side entertainment divisions. And insiders say no one is safe. Ominous music here. According to the New York Post, the list of layoffs is set to be completed sometime over the next few weeks. Insiders have leaked information about an initial wave of layoffs to affect the jobs of some 4,000 employees, but Disney CEO Bob Iger was talking about 7,000 total layoffs in February, Breitbart News reported. ESPN chief Jimmy Pitaro has sent down a memo to department heads to assemble their list of employees that are deemed redundant and disposable. Well, that's always fun to be deemed that. Disney is set to eliminate the jobs as part of CEO Bob Iger's $5.5 billion budget cut plan as the company faces repeated box office bombs, yep, billions in losses over its streaming service, yep, and political setbacks to its radical left-wing policies in Florida. Yeah, it's a triple whammy, so it's three strikes and you're out. The layoffs are set despite the company's reported profits of $23.51 billion, which has slightly exceeded expectations of $23.44 billion. Okay, so they're making money, though it wasn't a whole heck of a lot more than the previous year, right? Yeah, okay. It also was reported that the company is scaling back spending on new programming and marketing. So ESPN staffers have also been told that all cost-saving measures are on the table and no one's job is safe, with the most vulnerable being the on-air personalities, probably because they make the most money, so naturally. In any case, the coming layoffs will likely be far worse than the 2017 round of layoffs that were said to be a bloodbath when 100 mostly camera-facing employees were trimmed. There have been more extensive layoffs since then, too. In 2015, the company dumped 350 workers, and in 2020, the company released 300 workers. So, ESPN is losing a lot of people, and you can see why. I mean, their programming isn't so much about sports these days. It's a lot of stuff veers into politics, and people like me, when we want to watch something sports related, we're not interested in seeing the political side of things. We come to sports to get away from real life and all the bullshit going on. We want to just let our minds go somewhere else for a couple of hours or 3 hours in the case of a sports game, a couple of hours in the case of a movie usually. We don't want to be inundated with regular life constantly. It makes you really cranky. This is last year it was reported that ESPN lost another 10% of its subscribers. That's not good, and was down 8 million customers since 2020. Jesus, in 3 years. That's bad. Iger has said that Disney plans to remove ESPN from cable and go direct to consumer sometime in the future, but no timetable has been set for that switchover. Wow, okay. Yeah, so I'd say not only is ESPN kind of in the shitter, but Disney as a whole. I mean, even though it looked like they made money, I mean, you got to think about what are like all of Disney's IPs in terms of entertainment. I mean, Star Wars is essentially not a thing anymore. Marvel is on the way down and very, very fast on the way down. ESPN, as you can see here, not doing particularly well. And they own ABC as well. I haven't seen anything about that, but I got to imagine that's going to be affected in a way too. Yeah, they got some serious stuff to worry about. How about this, Disney? And maybe it's just me saying this, take it with a grain of salt. Maybe you should focus more on entertainment than politics. I don't know. Just a thought. Maybe something you want to keep in mind. We know that's never going to happen because God forbid they do the thing that would actually make sense. But whatever. Let them keep doing their thing, and when they keep losing money to the point where it's like, hey, why won't people watch our movies or look at or watch our sports network or TV shows or anything? We're going to sit there and wonder why, because they're going to wonder why this is happening, and then you realize, like, oh, wait, they knew this was happening the entire time. Whatever. Let them go broke. I'm don't really care. It's not going to bother me a single bit. So what do you guys think? Let me know. Share the video, comment below. I'll talk to you later. Bye.